What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another Clash mini video on the channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over the 3 best decks inside of Clash Mini. Currently, day 1.5? Day 1 of the update. I guess you could say it's kind of day 2 now of the update. When you're watching this video, I wanted to show you a Royal Champion deck, a Barbarian King deck, and a Countess deck. The Royal Champion and the Countess's abilities just got transferred over to level 4, so you're definitely going to want to use these new champions if you have not yet already, or should I say heroes. I don't know why I'm calling them champions. They definitely are called heroes inside of Clash Mini. The Barbarian with the Roar, +1 attack to nearby friendly allies for a short time, is going to be the bread and the butter of most of these decks, as the Barbarian is now, in my opinion, one of the best, if not the best minis inside of Clash Mini. Here's what you're going to do with this deck. The Clash ability on the Lumberjack and the Barbarian are going to boost up your Royal Champion and your Archer. They're going to be the main carries in the deck. They're going to be doing as much damage as possible. The Golden Giant and the Giant Skeleton are going to be your frontline tanks, just to wait off the enemy as you're able to pick up a victory in the game before they get to your back line. Here's deck number 2. Deck number 2 is going to consist of a Barbarian King, Barbarian Knight, then you have a Spear Goblin, Archer, and you have the Ice Wizard. The Ice Wizard is just to slow everything. The Wave Masters, the Mini P.E.K.K.A.s, the Monks, the other Barbarians, the other Countesses. That's where your Ice Wizard is. You don't have to use your Ice Wizard if they have ranged minis. What you could be going for then is maxing out your Spear Goblin and your Archer. With your Barbarian's Clash ability, it's going to do a lot of damage with the Archer and the Spear Goblin. The Spear Goblin, as you could see, has a new third ability, and that's gain 100% attack speed for 6 seconds when the Spear Toss hits. So combine that with the new Barbarian Clash ability, you can do a ton of damage to start out the match. And then you have your Barbarian King and your Knight as the tanks of this deck. Moving over, we have the Countess deck. And the Countess deck is looking pretty good here. You have the Countess, the Archer, the Barbarian, Spear Goblin, Giant Skeleton, and the Lumberjack. Once again, the Lumberjack is going to rage up Clash ability onto your Archer and your Spear Goblin, and your Barbarian is going to boost up your Archer and your Spear Goblin to start it out. Your Countess is just going to be jumping all over the place. At the beginning, you can always put your Barbarian with your Countess so it gets a little bit of value. The Giant Skeleton is just to blow up, explode, and hopefully be able to stall out games. But let's just jump into 3 matches and show you how each and every single one of these decks works. All right, here we go. First game up is going to be Royal Champion. We unfortunately don't have the greatest start here. I'm going to just play my Royal Champion here with my Archer. And we're gonna just hope we get value. And it looks like we probably do lose round number 1. Not really much I could have done about it here. Unfortunately for us, the minis that we had just were not the greatest to start it out, and I didn't want to reroll. The reason why I didn't want to reroll is because now I'm going to be in a very, very good position, and that good position could lead me to victory, as we are going to potentially... Okay. This is kind of one of those situations which is a little wonky because, oh wow, he gets really good value there from his bowler. Really interesting bowler placement from him. Really good play, as he's going to pick up this victory here in round number 2. Oh, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Oh, he does pick it up there. And that's just me not really getting what I need out right away. It's also the heal tile map, but that's all right. Like, this right here is not really going to help me at all whatsoever. We're going to get this down. I need to get Clash ability, and we need to get another Archer, which is what we are going to do. Okay, so now we're actually in a pretty good spot here, as we are going to go for a lot of damage with my Archer. It is round round number 3. And just like that, look at this. He does get another good value with his bowler, but it's not going to be enough as we do pick up a victory here in round number 3. All right, so this is now going to be looking really good for us because we're going to put our minis like this time Clash Rage ability, and then we can get out our giant skeleton. So now what's going to happen is we are going to rage up all of our troops in the back line. Our archer is going to be our main carry. As long as I could just not have him bowler my archer, we're going to be in a good position. That's okay. It doesn't really matter that my royal champion got knocked back there. The only thing that matters to me was that my archer stays alive. Archer's going to pick up a clean sweep on all of his minis there, and we're going to pick up that round 4 victory. Round 5, there's a couple of things I could do. I'm actually going to reroll here. I'm going to go with Rage Potion lasts 3 seconds longer. I'm going to put this here, and we're gonna put that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the infinite rage almost. That's okay, because now what's going to happen is my world champion is going to get massive amounts of value. My archer is trying to just stay alive here. We do get some good value here as we should be able to pick up this victory. And just like that, the comebacks were real. GG, well played, as we do win in round number 5. All right, I just cleaned off my webcam. I don't even know if it was necessary, but we did it anyway. All right, good victory right there from us with our Royal Champion. As you could see, our Royal Champion deck ramps up, so you don't really have to worry too much about losing round 1 or round 2. Obviously, you do have to worry a little bit, but if you are able to get value, round number 3 and round number 4 and 5 are where you're going to get a lot of value, as we're going to lose here to a double Royal Champion is the mirror tile map. This normally would be spaghetti-o, but we're gonna make sure that we get the value that we deserve. And just like that, look at this. This is what we are going to do here. I actually want to re-roll again. There it is. That's what I wanted. Huge speed increase. And just like that, this actually could be really bad if he puts a bowler onto the mirror tile. He does not. He doesn't think that I am going to play onto the mirror tile, which is where I got my value. I thought he was going to play a bowler onto the mirror tile. I anticipated that he was not going to do that, because I thought that he was going to think that I was going to think that he was going to put a bowler onto the mirror tile. That just got really confusing. Pretty much the moral of the story is, hold on. The moral of the story is, okay, moral of the story is, I thought that he thought that this is getting confusing. Let's just play the game. Moral of the story is I anticipated him not playing onto the mirror tile because he didn't think I was going to play on the mirror tile. Simple as that. There we go. I don't know why that was so complicated for me to explain, but we got it. Now, as you can see, this deck is just ramping up beautifully. Everything is going great. And he's in trouble. That's it. There's no other way to describe what's happening right now besides he is in a pickle. As we are going to make everything target my knight here. This is going to be crazy value with my spear. Oh, the double. As things are just getting eliminated, my archer is staying alive, and just like that, GG, well played. Round 4 victory there. Barbarian King deck is crazy. Archer plus Barbarian plus Spear Goblin. GG, well played. All right, here we go. Countess deck here versus a Wave Master. We're gonna re-roll here, and nice. We are gonna get the bow stability on to our Countess, and this is where the Countess really strives. If you are able to get double damage here onto the Countess to start it out, it really does put in a little bit of work to start it out. Mini P.E.K.K.A is our next target. Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to get cleared out, and just like that, the Countess is going to easily be able to pick up that victory. As now what we're going to be doing is we're going... Ooh, man, what do I do? Interesting. Okay, so this is what we're going to do now. We're just going to flood the front lines here with a Countess, a Barbarian, Lumberjack, and the Giant Skeleton. Our Countess is going over there. It's going to heel cut out the Musketeer. Not really going to matter, though, as the Countess was able to take down the Healing Ranger in time. Barbarian just slowly chipping away at the Wave Master, and we are going to win round number 2. Round number 3 coming out. What are we gonna do? All right, so round 3 is out, and this is just kind of what I want to do. I feel like this is going to get me the most value, as let's go with a boom larger radius effect. So we are going to get the rage up on to my Countess here. Countess is just doing a lot of damage. Oh my goodness, that was actually insane. 3 damage for a couple of swings there, and just like that, we're in the back of the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to get cleared out, and just like that, this deck is just actually crazy, as you just get so much value with the Countess and the Barbarian. Thank you guys so much for watching this YouTube video. Hope you guys are enjoying the content on the stream. This update is awesome. These decks are crazy. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have a deck that you guys are using that is working out great. Let me also know if these decks help you push for the end of the season. Thank you guys so much for watching this YouTube video, and I'll see you guys next time.